What's up, everybody? Happy 4th of July. Welcome to Among the Fins. My name is Aaron, and it is time for New Music Friday. I'm going to be taking a look at some of the new releases coming out throughout the week of July 5th, giving my thoughts and opinions on what I think we can expect from them. And honestly, there wasn't really a whole lot of music and releases that I was really too familiar with or felt comfortable enough to talk about and give my insights into. So if there's anything that I missed that you're looking forward to, leave a comment below letting me and everybody else know so we could discover some new music. And also, while you're down there, don't forget to let me know what you want me to review next. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to help me out with YouTube's algorithm and continue to see my videos popping up within your recommended section on YouTube, the easiest way to do that is give this video a like. It helps out so much. But moving on now, let's talk about some new music. Vulvodynia is releasing their new album titled Entabeni. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I don't really listen to this band too often. At times they're just a little bit too much for me. But whenever I do, they always manage to wow me. I would say they're right on par with A Night in Texas in terms of how unknown they are and how underrated they are, and also just how heavy they are. I would say they might be a little bit heavier and slightly nastier. I don't know if I'm going to do a review on this album or not, but with features like PeelingFlesh and Body Snatcher, I have a feeling that this is probably going to be one of their most brutal albums yet. We also get a new album from Akhlys titled House of the Black Geminus. This is one of the darker bands I've ever talked about, having elements of black metal and different types of death metal thrown in there. They can be, well, dark. Their lyrics are based on occultism, and with their political views, they could kind of turn some people off. I don't really know if this album is going to be as gnarly and as black metal as their debut album, but I feel like it's going to have that certain type of ambiance that's going to make this record just heavier sounding. It's going to be the main selling point for it, especially when I listen to the singles. It's just really thick. That's the only way to explain it. Lots of times black metal adds kind of a layer to it by it sounds like it's produced in a cave, and that's actually a type of like musical layering in a sense, because it doesn't really let the music cut through all that well. Everything sounds very hollow, and I feel like with this they're kind of stepping away from that, and I feel like that can just add a whole nother kind of texture to the band, and I think for me personally that might help them out a little bit more. Speaking of PeelingFlesh, we get not one, but two singles from them, Shoot to Kill and Perc 3000. I gotta say, I'm not really that much into this band, mostly because of the vocals. I'm not really a huge fan of slam, but I gotta say, I really enjoy their music. It actually helps me enjoy them and listen to them more. Lots of times when I put on some kind of slam metal band, it doesn't last very long. I usually end up changing it. The vocals are just not my thing. But this band has actual like cool riffs, and the drums do more than just blast beats, and the guitar melodies add a lot to this, and I feel like it helps out a lot with the storytelling in terms of the beginning of the song to the end of it. It really helps you stay interested, at least me personally. For someone who isn't into the style of music, I feel like this would be a band to introduce to somebody who doesn't like it, just to get them hooked. Because when I start listening to this band, I could go through a whole album no problem, especially if I just focus in on the music that they're giving us. We also get a new single from Breakdown of Sanity titled Echoes of the Void. I know a lot of fans were not really into this band's comeback song. I believe it was called Traces, but I don't know. It was just so much different than what we had before. I think it was like 4 or 5 years in between just not getting any music from them. And I feel like the new singles that they've been giving us after that have been, going in the right direction. And I don't know. I am okay with the idea that we're not going to get another album like Perception from this band. In fact, we might not get another album. I feel like they're probably just going to drop singles every once in a while. And I'm okay with that because I feel like it's still good. I enjoy the music they're releasing. They're not releasing, generic sellout metalcore stuff. They're releasing stuff that still sounds like Breakdown of Sanity when I listen to it. So yeah, as long as they're not, just releasing radio play stuff, kind of like I the Breather did when they came back, or Attack, or you basically throw a rock at any of the new bands, you're going to hit somebody in the head. that is now making radio play music when they came back after 2020. But I feel like Breakdown to Sanity's staying, they're a lot more true to themselves. And because of that, I'm totally here for it. We get a new single from Slackjaw titled Death Can't Save You. As weird as it sounds, for anybody who hasn't heard this band before, just hear me out, okay? This is like if 6 Feet Under decided to write more beatdown style music, and if Chris Barnes actually knew how to sing and do distorted vocals, and I absolutely love it. Their last album, Vicious Cycle, was brilliant. It's very mid-tempoed, it's in your face, and it's just heavy, good fun. I can listen to this band all day long. This single, I feel like, is going to be great. I highly recommend any of this band's past work if you're into that sort of thing. If you would like to hear what Chris Barnes could possibly sound like, I mean, they have the same kind of vocal thing going on, but it doesn't sound like he got punched in the throat, or I don't know, he's choking on a frog or something. We also get a new single from Ghost Iris titled Down Below. This band's kind of generic, but at the same time, I also kind of like them. Their last single grew on me a lot with their more obscure moments. Their heavier moments, I gotta admit, I mean, they do fall into the standard metalcore trope, but at the same time, I absolutely love it. The vocals, again, are kind of generic, but at the same time, they have just like a little unique touch to them. I really hope that they keep that going, because their last album was just, I don't know, people love it, but for me, it was just all right. And I kind of feel like if they keep moving in this direction, I feel like I'm going to enjoy this album a lot when it comes out, and I plan on reviewing it, and I don't want to review something I don't like. So yeah, I really hope that this thing's good and they keep going in the path that they're on. And that is it for New Music Friday. Like I said, it's kind of a shorter video just because there was a whole lot of stuff. So if I missed anything that you guys are looking forward to, again, don't forget to leave a comment below letting me know what it is. And also let me know what you want me to review next. And if you want to support me on my channel, give this video a like and subscribe and ring the bell icon. That way you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Have a great 4th of July. Have lots of fun. Be safe. Have lots of hamburgers or tofu dogs if you don't eat meat. And yeah, just take care of your animals and your pets if they have problems and issues with fireworks. And yeah, I will talk to you guys next time.